Alright then. So, I am, what do you call it? I'm still grinding. Just so you guys know, I'm not going to be playing... I'm not going to be playing until I get my attack to at least 200. And at the moment, I don't think it's anywhere close to that. Actually it is, it's 185. So, I just need to get roughly 15 times about 3. I need to get about 45,000 XP. I say times by 3, because I'm at the point where it's spending 2,700 per level. And so I figured that's going to go up to 3 at some point, so if I just times it by 3 now instead of later, it will be easier to set a goal. And 45,000 XP isn't much. Basically, farming the area I was just in, and this area, gives me about 4 to 5,000 if I kill everyone. And honestly, it's easier than the other sides, because the other side, after the grounds where you fight the mid-boss, or the first phase of the boss, so through these doors and to the left, there's a lot of like, bridges and places you could fall off. Yeah, there is here, but at least you don't have to go on such small platforms. You can actually move around quite a bit in here. So if I just stuck to this area, and I kept on repetitively killing these guys 9 times, I'd have the 45,000 I need, and then my attack would be 200, and I should be able to, as long as I can dodge the guy's attacks, kill the Prisoner Zero, the second phase, pretty fast. Now, the reason I'm recording right now, and the reason I'm working my way towards this area, is because I was watching, basically, I don't watch past the parts that I'm up to, but I've been watching this guy called Wonderbot play Immortal Planet. He hasn't played it for a while, but I was watching his old episodes back in July, before the game came out, and then like 3 episodes after it came out. And honestly, it's thanks to him that I realized some things I've missed. Like, some things I found out by myself, like the area locked place. He ended up going there, but I tried going there pretty fast. The Flame Blade, I'm happy my curiosity takes control of me, but he did show me, well, he didn't show me personally, I just saw it in these videos. And I'm going to be leading there now. The reason I'm trying to get it is because it's supposedly a shortcut to the final boss. So I just want to kill these guys first. Damn it. Ugh. Alright, for some reason my recording wasn't playing, so me saying that, oh, I'm going to do this on recording, failed completely. So now we've got this bridge that leads all the way to the rest point. Now, some of you guys may know this exists, but there's actually a cloaked bridge, and the guy over there, the guy right up there actually talks about it at some point. He explains there's a cloaked bridge, you can go rest, or he hopes you rest. And I'm like, okay. I didn't really think about it, but I didn't really realize there was nowhere to rest. So I'm like, what the hell are you talking about? I can't rest, mate. But you can. There's a cloaked bridge. Now, the reason I was having so much trouble getting on it is because in the video I watched, the guy just walked onto it normally. He didn't dash or anything as far as I know. But I can't walk on it because I need to dash over to it. It's not a full bridge, and it is so annoying. I don't understand why it isn't a full bridge. Maybe it's because of an update. Maybe they updated it. In which case, I don't know why they updated it. Maybe it was meant to be an Easter egg. Maybe it was meant to be like, oh, here's a secret way to get to the final boss without having to fight most of the enemies. Which I'm cool with. I'm very cool with that. But yeah, now this bridge thing is here, and that enemy left his area for some reason. Burn. Burn. Yes, come over here. Thank you. But yeah, now I can go to the final boss easy. I just need to verse one soldier, and I'm done. Technically the Winston guy as well, because I say it's Winston because it's a big gorilla guy. But yeah, otherwise I'm gonna aim for 45,000 XP. I just used some XP to get my level up since then. So I need 12 more, which is going to be quite a bit. Yeah, that's going to be about 36,000 more. But obviously I'm going to use my XP whenever I can, because if I lose it, then, well, I have to restart, and I'd rather not do that, because I remember a few times I've died because I've been too sleepy to continue, and I've lost like 20,000 XP at once because I was too stubborn. I like saving up XP and then using it in one big go, but now I need to force myself to use whenever possible. So I'm just going to farm those two first areas, and I'll have 200 attack and hopefully maybe more stamina than since I'm till then. So otherwise, I will see you guys in the next part of this episode when we'll hopefully kill the final boss. Well, I mean, yeah, I'll explain that when I get back. We're not going to be fighting the final. I don't think Prisoner Zero is the final boss, but we're not going to be versing him just yet. I'll explain later. So, be right back. So I did a bit of grinding, and my stats are pretty good now, honestly. Now, I am a little confused because I thought my attack damage was 200. And I swear it said 200. I swear I got up to 200. But maybe that's just... Hang on a second, I want to test something. So, that was with the heavy weapon. Now that it's out... What? Okay. Well, that's funny. It depends what weapon you have that the attack damage is different. That's understandable. So, the heavy weapon has 40 less damage. And with the stamina I've got right now, I can only swing it 7 times. With a full stamina bar and not doing anything else besides swinging. And with this one, without the heavy thing over it, I can do 200 damage and I can do 8 swings in a full stamina bar. I'm probably only going to use 6 or 7 of those, so I can dash away at the last second there. Now, I want to change some items. So there's my lightning, which is pretty cool, but it stuns him, and the reason I want to get rid of it, mainly because the damage is good, but the stun is pretty useless, because it's only for 1 second, and that's not enough to hit a boss. Disintegration beam. This like emits a beam of light that scorches the earth and cleanses the body. That could be cool. Shockwave telekinesis thing. I'm gonna call it shockwave. Doesn't really do much for me. Surge of focus psychic energy rejuvenates the psychic's body, heals recent wounds, and restores all stamina. I want to see how this works. It's interesting. So, attack me. Attack, attack, attack. Boom, boom, boom. Yes, poison me. Poison, poison, poison. Poison, poison, poison. Poison, poison, poison. Poison, poison, poison. Now... Oh, alright, it drains my stamina too. That's pretty good. Wait, what? Oh, good. Okay, so let's use this one. Use this heal thing right when I get out of stamina. Okay. It's useless. I mean, it's pretty cool, yeah. But stamina refills so fast that I don't see the point in using it. Fireball, I think I'm already using that. Fling a chunk of ice that freezes an enemy. That does sound cool. And honestly, that could take over Fireball. Firing a blazing sphere that detonates on... whoops. It detonates on impact. The flames produces burn anything, even the psycho that created them. Because honestly, the fire is cool, but you really... The damage it does on hit isn't much, and you need the enemy to stay in the fire to take more damage, so... Yeah. A spell born within a sleep-deprived mind summons spheres of light that seek out enemies. I think that's the same thing as what this guy's using, Prisoner 1. And then Drain saps the stamina of a foe and grants it to the psychic capable of breaking the psychic's stamina limit. So I think I'm going to go Disintegration Beam and Ice. Those seem like the best I can use right now. Okay, so there's the Ceremonial Pistol. There's the Immortal... whoops. The Immortal Blood, which I'm already using for heals, because you need that for heals. Chemical Field Injector that overcharges the user's stamina at a cost. I don't know what the cost is. I'm a little worried it's going to be health, but who knows. Firebomb, grenade that curses the ground and spreading flames, stuns foes on a direct hit. Combat disc, returns when thrown. An electrokinetic projectile that freezes its enemies in time. A curious grenade that pulls foes towards the epicenter of its explosion. Large, weighty blade, throw it at foes that slash them from a distance. And then a canister filled with sleep and force toxin. Throw it at foes if it makes you feel better, stuns them on a direct hit. So, honestly, I'm already using the heal, so I'm only going to be able to choose one of these. I don't think the combat disc I'm going to keep. It's cool, it just doesn't do what I expected to do. It hits, it goes a little bit away, and then if you want it to hit on the way back, which is where it does more damage, you need to make sure your enemy is between you and the disc. And it's hard when the enemy dashes. So my options would have to be Firebomb. It stuns, and I'm guessing it makes flames around them, which means they'll burn. The only two things that will not make me get this is the damage if it's too low, and if the stun's too too short. Another thing could be an electromagnetic projectile that freezes its victims in time. The main problem about choosing this one is that I hope the stun's good, so I can freeze them, hit them a few times, and done. If the stun is too short, then it's useless because it does no damage all by itself. A curious grenade that pulls foes towards the epicenter of its explosion seems pretty cool. And since I have two spells that do pretty good damage and one of them even stuns, I guess I could go for just one stun spell and the rest just do damage. Well, I mean 2 damage and 1 heal. This one, kind of. So my 3 options would have to be Status Trap, Gravity Bomb, and Toxin Bomb. Maybe Firebomb. Let's test them out. You. Boom. Boom. Ooh, that stun's actually pretty nice. Look at that burn. Okay, so he's on 363 right now. He's just gonna walk back into the fire. I should use it on like a full enemy. So how much damage does this do? Hi. Boombo. Does that 100 damage? I get 7 rounds. 6 rounds of it. Die. Thanks. Can I use this now? Thank you. I think I could have used it anyway, but I was being stupid. So the firebomb's pretty nice. 100 damage. Basically a 3 to 4 second stun. Okay. Now for Status Trap. This is going to take a little while. Just testing everything. Status Trap. Hi there. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Wait, what? Okay. So it freezes them in time until you hit them. And then when you hit them, it stuns them. Oh, that's so cool. That's exactly what I could use for the boss. Okay, I want to see how long the stun lasts. 1, 2, 3. Yeah, I could get a very good 3 hit in there and then dash away. Damn it, it's not hitting. Okay, so you need to actually have them in your throwing distance. It won't throw them automatically. It needs to throw them perfectly. I don't have any left, so I can't. Sure. And it does last a while. Now, my question is... Oh no, it only lasts for about 10 to 15 seconds. That's cool. That's actually very cool. Wow, that's really overkill. That's OP. A curious grenade that pulls foes towards its epicenter. Okay, this one, I think I'm going to go for the status one. But I just want to be sure. Boom. Boom. Okay, it's useless. It does no damage, it just pulls them in. I'm not sure that's going to be very helpful for a boss that basically abuses the fuck out of me. And Toxin Bomb. Last one. Boombo. Yeah, it's useless. Status bomb it is. Status thingamajiggy it is. Let's do this. Boom. Alright. Now, I did say, back before I grinded, that I wasn't going to go for the Prisoner 1 boss. Now, first of all, the reason I don't think it's the final boss is there's still a place called the Fortress left. It was mentioned at the start of the game after we beat the first Sentinel. And I don't think we're in the Fortress. I don't think this is the Fortress. I think it's literally going to be another area called the Fortress. So obviously, since we haven't been there yet, I doubt we're up to the final boss. Now, I'm a little worried that defeating Prisoner Zero, since he's on, like, special fighting ground. The other fighting grounds have been pretty open, in a way. This one seems to be pretty challenging. And so I feel like that either means it's going to get stronger, the boss is going to get harder, I mean, or it's a special boss and it's going to lead to something. Now, what do you call it? Now, there is another area I want to check out before I beat this boss. Now, depending what that place is called, if it's called the Fortress, I won't go in there. If it's not called the Fortress, then I will look around, try beating the boss for both its phases in there, and then I'll come back to Prisoner 1. But first, okay. First I want to beat this guy, the challenge. Also, I like that you do more damage when your sword is out of its sheath. It's very cool. Alright, so we got 3 heals, we got pretty good stuff. Let's challenge. Boom-ba-doo. Now, we're probably going to have to verse Prisoner 1. Like, that's what they usually... Well, they did it for the first one. They put the boss in there. It wasn't really the boss, though. It was just one of the random mobs that looked like the boss. Bumbo. Oh, my game's slightly lagging. Never does that. That's so weird. Ah, there it is. It's back to normal now. Alright, here we go. Oh! It wasn't the best place to heal, but it worked out. Done. That's actually pretty easy. The guy's like, yeah, blood viscosity increased. Nice, very nice. So now my blood viscosity should stay so I can heal it. Oh, that's cool. Like 5 seconds worth. Okay, hit me. 1, 2, 3, 4. Yeah, roughly 4 to 5 seconds. Which is actually very helpful, because if I have full stamina and I get hit, I can just hit that back. That is awesome.